Oh, it's all such a mess. Look at this mess. My hair is a mess, my clothes are a mess. I want to talk to you about life. It's just too difficult to be alive, isn't it? And to try to function. There were all these people to deal with. I tried to buy a can of tuna fish in the supermarket, and there was this person standing right in front of where I wanted to reach out to get the tuna fish. So I waited a while to see if they'd move, and they didn't. They were looking at tuna fish too, but they were taking a real long time on it, reading the ingredients on each can like a book. Pretty boring book, if you ask me. But nobody has. And so I waited a long while, and they still didn't move, and I couldn't get to the tuna fish cans. And I thought about asking them to move, but then they seemed so stupid not to have sensed that I needed to get by them, that I had this awful fear that it would do no good at all to ask them to move. They'd probably say something like, "We're moving, we're goddamn ready, you nagging bitch." And then what would I do? And so I started to cry out of frustration. Quietly, so as not to disturb anyone. And even though I was softly sobbing, this stupid person didn't grasp that I needed to get by them to reach the goddamn tuna fish. People are so insensitive. I just hate them. And so I reached over with my fist and I brought it down real hard over his head and I screamed, "Would you kindly move, arsehole?" And the person fell to the ground. I looked totally startled. And some child nearby started to cry, and I was still crying. And I couldn't imagine making use of the tuna fish now. So I shouted at the child to stop crying. I mean, it was drawing far too much attention to me. And I ran out of the supermarket. And I thought, I'll take a taxi to the Metropolitan Museum of Art. I need to be surrounded by culture right now, not tuna fish.